At this school, all the students have special abilities, and each of them has different powers. Some can manipulate fire, some can control ice, and there's an adorable girl who can read everyone's thoughts. However, the truly powerful ones hide their abilities because their opponents are fierce monsters. Jack is a new student who just transferred to the school. He doesn't know the rules of the school yet. Mike snatched Jack's book and burned it to ash with fire. Carl also grabbed Jack's book and froze it into ice. The girls all liked the handsome Carl. The teacher stood at the podium, explaining the monsters. The monsters have already infiltrated human society, and this school was established to eradicate them. The students here are special ability users chosen for this mission, to eliminate all the monsters in the world. Jack began to introduce himself, but Mike grabbed Jack's collar and threatened him. Since this school is full of people with special abilities, Mike wanted to know why Jack wasn't sharing his own power. Jack responded that the school didn't require him to introduce his ability, and he didn't want to. Jack's gaze looked very intimidating, and Mike was scared, so he had to return to his seat. Jack didn't want to reveal his ability because he must be very powerful. At this moment, a girl burst into the classroom. She introduced her special ability. She can read other people's thoughts. However, she speaks very directly, which makes many people dislike her. She sat next to Mike. Mike was very worried because he wanted to make a good impression on Mary. Mary approached him and guessed that Mike was often bullied. Mike was surprised that Mary could know what he was thinking. Mike told Mary that Mike Ray was the enemy of humans because he didn't have special abilities. Then, Mike held Mike Ray's head down. Mary advised Mike not to do this. Mike was using Mike Ray to try and date her, but she would never agree to go out with him. The students were all shocked, and this made Mike feel very embarrassed. After lunch, Mary had already been talking to Mike Ray for a long time. Mike Ray told her he fed the stray cats by the road. The teacher angrily interrupted them because it was time to announce the election for class president. Everyone wanted to be class president because they needed to fight against the enemies of humanity. Therefore, the class president had to be the strongest person.